Welcome back to Gooner Fanzine TV. We're in the shadows of the Vitality Stadium after Arsenal's 2-1 victory over Bournemouth on Monday evening. I'm here with Dan the Man, Rosie and Serge. We're just going to talk about the game. First of all, Rosie and Serge, you were obviously in the away end. What was your take on today? It was a great atmosphere, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great atmosphere. The fans didn't stop singing. It kind of continued from, like the buzz at Chelsea. And yeah, it was good. It was a good away end, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What was your take, Serge?
It was excellent performance from the away fans as always. And it was quite nice to hear all the different chants from the youngsters as well. There was a lot of love for Layth and Nketiah in the away end, and a lot of love for Martinelli.
Yeah.
And when Holding came on, there was a lot of positive love for him as well. So the fans were really very, very happy, very, very joyous.
Before we go into the meat of the game and everything, there was love for Mustafi as well, wasn't there?
There was. It was surprising, But people
were you singing it?
Of
course he was.
Of
course he was.
Is that yes?
Yes, I was, yeah.
What about you, Rosie? Were you singing it?
Yeah, of course.
Brilliant.
So was there anyone salmon diving like at West Ham?
No, there was much less salmon diving.
Oh,
in this
disappointing.
game. The first goal happened so quickly that I don't think anyone's really settled yet. We weren't expecting such an out-of-the-box performance, so the fans were like a bit taken aback at how quickly we performed.
Brilliant. And with their limbs when the scores,
There was a bit of lift
if Glenn's
as well.
watching.
What was actually quite funny, the away fans was both Arsenal and Bournemouth fans were both singing the VAR song. Which I thought was quite funny. It's so rare to hear both teams singing together.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, in terms of the game, obviously it was an early goal from I've gone completely blank here, from Saka. Of course it was Saka. Absolutely superb, wasn't it? It put Arsenal on the front foot straight away. Eddie Howe said as much in his press conference that me and Dan went to. What was your take on the goal?
It was great. I mean, I forgot my glasses, so I didn't see it. But,
No concussion this time, then, Rosie.
Not this time. It was good to see him score as well. Like, he's done so well this season, and to get a bit of credit, with the goal, it was good to see him score. But yeah, good goal and good build up to it as well.
Yeah, very good link-up play, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Your take, Serge?
It was a very excellent goal from quite a young player to be able to have that much sort of speed. I mean, you've obviously made claims about Martinelli not being a fast man, but I don't think you can say...
It's going to haunt me now, isn't it?
He's not Serge. Come on.
But I think, that whole sort of front line team was just really, really quick today. And that first half an hour of the first half, they showed a lot of sort of real incisive sprinting and a lot of... I mean, Martinelli himself was running around like a nutter.
Yeah.
It really did help the performance of the team when having that level of sort of passion coming from the front.
Yeah, absolutely. Just in terms of Eddie as well for the second goal, that was great to see him score. It was obviously his first goal for Arsenal this season.
Yeah.
He's had a bit of a truncated year, hasn't he? He's been on loan to Leeds first half of the season, Bielsa not playing him much instead of, or obviously opting for Bamford instead. It's good to see him score, wasn't it, Rosie?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's just like a natural goal scorer. Like, you saw him for Leeds, even though he didn't play much, getting in the positions and just scoring. Like, you got to get in those positions to score those goals, however easy they look. But yeah, he did it today, and it looks like he's picked up where he left off, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Great goal, wasn't it?
It's so positive to sort of, have a bad loan move, then get recalled and get played in the first game back, score in the first game back. All the fans are chanting his name, so it must be real positive for him. So hopefully he can really sort of egg on, push forwards.
Yeah.
A player like him, if he could really step up, it gives the opportunity to Aubameyang and Lacazette to have a bit of a rest on occasion, so that we can have firing fit for the cup competitions that we need them for.
Yeah, absolutely. He covered well for Aubameyang today on the final game of his 3-match ban, didn't he, as well?
He did. It was really impressive how he just fitted into that team really quickly. Considering he's not had much time to train with them, he hasn't really spent any time under Arteta, and he really performed admirably today.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a note from my point of view, I was at Bloomfield Road last season for the 3-0 Arsenal-Blackpool third round of the FA Cup, and he missed a couple of chances. He snatched at a couple of sort of more than half chances, basically, and his confidence took a dive for the rest of the season. Didn't get played in many games, obviously didn't go out on loan, but didn't feature too much, and it was really good to see the FA Cup give him a platform to kick on today, hopefully, or tonight. So
obviously, we've got a game coming up, the next game against Portsmouth in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be another really good game for him to step up and show some of his quality that he has in abundance.
Yeah, I mean, just a word on Portsmouth. Me and Rosie covered the Checker Trade under 21s last season, didn't we? When Koscielny came back, and it's going to be a tough game down at Portsmouth, isn't it?
Yeah, it won't be easy. They're in really good form as well, from what I know. It's a difficult place to go as well. Proper old school stadium. It'll be a good tie for the FA Cup, but it won't be easy at all.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in my sort of memory of Arsenal playing Portsmouth, I remember the 5-1 in the Invincible season in the 6th round of the FA Cup. That was a superb performance from the whole team, but Henry particularly stood out. But yeah, it's a good tie, isn't it? We're looking forward to it. Arteta said it would be a tough tie as well. Obviously, myself and Dan have come from Arteta's press conference. What was your take on Saka? Because he praised him today, didn't he?
Just on Portsmouth, I'm annoyed we got to hear that bloke with a bell. But anyway.
He's got a nice bookshop though, isn't he, in Petersfield or somewhere?
Has he?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to go have a look at that, won't we? But anyway, on to more important things. Saka, really impressed with him again. Obviously got a lot of praise. All the youngsters did. from Mikel Arteta in his press conference. So I think he's really adapted to that left back role really well. You know, he doesn't look out of place at all for such a young player. You'd think he'd struggle, but he hasn't. He's not had a bad game there, has he? Not that I can think of. Obviously, really good going forward tonight, but it's the defensive stuff as well. It's just so solid and assured in what he's doing, and he's just full of confidence at the moment. Can he play there long term? I think he probably can. So hopefully we can see him get some more minutes. But wherever he's playing, whether it be left wing, right wing, left back, Arsenal have got such a talented player there. Yeah,
he's got a great temperament as well, and he'll stand him in good stead in the future. Just a word on Eddie as well.
Yeah, impressed again. I mean, I've been impressed every time I've seen him. Obviously, we spoke to him at the start of the season at the kit launch, and he strikes me as someone who's really determined and wants to do well. He strikes me as someone who's going to excel in the penalty box. I don't think necessarily his link-up play is that great, to be honest, but the thing he's really good at is scoring goals, and he gets in the right positions. We saw that tonight. He was in the right spot when the cross went past Martinelli. Obviously took the chance really well from close range. So hopefully he does get some more minutes, as Serge said. I think the cup competitions will be big for him, and I think he'll be big for Arsenal in the cup competitions. Obviously taking a bit of the weight off Lacazette, Aubameyang in terms of the goal scoring. So big rest of the season for him.
Just in terms of the Gunners' backline, I thought they looked solid tonight. I know the late goal by Sam Sturridge sort of changed the scoreline to reflect, or to make it look like it was a closer game, but it really didn't reflect the superiority of Arsenal tonight, did it? No. Just a word on the backline. I mean, Sokratis did well, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought. I don't even think Mustafi did too badly. I mean, there were a few mishaps, and before he got injured, it was a shame to see him, get hurt quite badly. We saw him on crutches getting into the bus, didn't we? They look good. They look strong, and it was good to see, a proper Arsenal team come to a cup game. I was worried we'd, weaken it maybe, but look good.
Excellent. And just a word on Mustafi going on the coach. That's a bit of a sort of exclusive there. What did he look like? Did he look dejected?
Yeah, he looked down like people were stopping and signing autographs and things. Yeah. He just got straight on crutches, and he had a protective boot sort of thing on.
Right, okay.
Yeah, he looked pretty down.
Such a difficult time for him, obviously. With Luiz being suspended, Sokratis had been out for a little bit. Arsenal short of the back, Chambers out for the rest of the season. It was a chance for him to step in and really make his mark, and it did look bad, didn't it? I mean,
it was a clash with Martinez, wasn't it? He just
I originally thought he'd kind of caught him in the head or whatever, but on second look, he really landed heavily on that ankle, didn't he? So it looks like he's going to be out for a while, which is a shame for him. Yeah,
absolutely. And Arteta confirmed it was an ankle.
Well, he's having a scan tomorrow as well.
Exactly. So
it looked like he was in a bit of pain when he was getting on the bus. So I think it's going to be probably a long-term injury for him, I think. So it looks like he'll be out for at least a couple of months of that.
Yeah. Did you sing his name loudly when he was getting carried off then?
Well,
Serge went up and kissed him on the cheek. Love you, squad.
But we were saying during the first half, we were actually watching, he was defending a lot better. He actually looked a lot more sort of put together than he has recently.
Everyone looks more assured. I think even, obviously, they've had a few difficult games at Chelsea at home. The mistakes cost them, but all the other games, we're still conceding a fair few goals, but we look solid. We don't look like we've got as many mistakes as anymore. We know what we're doing. We're organised. People are in the right place. They're communicating. I think the defensive side will improve over time, but it does look like there's a lot of work been done, and it is really starting to pay off.
Yeah. And what's that? 1 defeat in 8 now, is it?
Yes.
Something like that. So pretty decent, really. Arsenal look more solid, don't they? You felt it was more solid tonight, didn't you? I mean, that's the Arteta effect, isn't it, Rosie?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think coming away as well. I mean, the league result, he just come in. I think that was him, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Boxing Day,
it looked a bit, fragile then, but it shows, the improvement over such a short amount of time. To come in and look assured and get the job done really. First 20 minutes. Proper good. We thought we could have gone in at half time like 5-0 up, but no, it made it a bit more difficult for ourselves second half. But it's not the point, we're scoring those second goals we needed to, and it's looking like it's on the up, I guess.
Absolutely. How far can this Arsenal team go in the FA Cup then?
Well, I mean, we've obviously got the best record in the FA Cup, and I've been to quite a few finals. I'm sure you've been to finals going back to the 60s. So
wow,
it's one of those.
The 1950 Cup final.
Because obviously, with our league position as it is, and it's probably untenable for us to really try and push into that fourth. So I think we need to focus on the FA Cup to get silver and Europa League to get Champions League football. So I think the performance we showed today was, great first half, gritty second half. And I think, the players were down for a long time. It was 8 minutes of added time, so it was, quite a long stretch of injuries there. But I think, this team looks positive.
Yeah.
And on a separate note, Bellerin at the very beginning of the game ran over to the away end, gave us all a clap.
Oh, really?
Which I thought was really nice touch from him. So
the
captain again for the night, wasn't he? Yeah.
The team looked a little bit more rejuvenated. Xhaka was defending better than he's done previously. He looked a little bit more assured in midfield. The players looked more sort of energetic together. So I think, they like the cup as much as we do.
Yeah.
So it's a positive sign for us that we can actually win a game properly. It's been a while since we've actually had a couple of streaks of wins and draws. So it's quite nice to actually see us batting on.
Absolutely, and still unbeaten in 2020 as well in the new decade. So fantastic. Excellent. Right, that's the views from us, guys. Let us know what you think. Like, comment, share. We'll be at Burnley on Sunday. We'll obviously be at Portsmouth in the next round of the Cup. Hopefully on a longer Cup run as well. So thanks for watching. Thanks to overgrown number of subscribers. And if you're at Arsenal or even away game, don't forget to buy the Gooner Fanzine as well, because we're gearing up for subscriptions for next season. So thanks for watching. Keep watching Gooner Fanzine TV and come on the Arsenal.